I just woke up because we are going to have our early morning seminary. It's like an early morning Bible study. Yeah. And we are going to open the church because I have the keys. Let's go. To open the turtle. I have the keys today because I am a gospel teacher. It's very early in the morning. That's what I usually do. For tonight, or today, yeah, I only opened it. Oh. There we go. Now the gate is open. It's early in the morning. A breath of fresh air. And actually yesterday I was able to ready my lesson. And I'll show you what I have written on the board. It's ready for my students. My students are coming at 6. Maybe they could be like 6:15 like that. But they won't be late in school. So technically it should be 6 to 7 a.m. lessons. Because it somehow refreshes them in attending that time of the day instead of the afternoon classes. So this is one of those things that we do here in church. Okay. Now I have to open there. Good morning, everyone. I'm just getting ready. I'm a gospel teacher. It's early morning seminary, or like it's like a Bible study, but we don't just study the Bible. So this is our classes early in the morning. Wait a minute, it gets stuck. Oh, have to open the aircon. I'm just showing you how we begin our daily routine here from Tuesday to Friday. And there I have my lesson. I prepared it yesterday. Our topic for today will be the story about Queen Esther. Wait a minute. Just open the fans. Queen Esther. We will be discussing it later. So here I wrote on the board yesterday. The title is For Such a Time as This. This is part 1 of the Queen Esther story. The question would be, not a question, but a statement. You are right where the Lord needs you in time, day, and situation, and you're at like that. So, like, it's not an accident where the Lord is needing you or leading you right at this moment. You may be in error. You may have made mistakes, but it won't be an accident because the Lord needs you right where you are. That's how I would open the lesson later on. And I will discuss about Esther because this was the time when Persia already conquered Babylon and Israel was under Persia. And it's the time when Esther, being an orphan, was under the care of Mordecai. So later on we would be reading these passages, so these verses. the story about Esther. Yeah, we have Esther chapter 1 verses 1 to 5, the glory and pride of the kingdom, the showcase, and how the kingdom under Ahasuerus prospered because the Lord was with him, and he was commanded to let the Israelites get back to Jerusalem and rebuild the city and the temple. And then it would be followed by the same verses, like other things I would be discussing later. So these are the verses. This is something to do with history and so on and so forth. So the main lesson, the moral of this story would be some of those things that we will be discussing about. My students are all high school. Right? They are high school students, and it's like a part of. I myself was a graduate of seminary when I was in school. That was way back in 2003. Now 2000 is fast forward. I so so I'm discussing about Queen was deposed makes, and then how Esther by a person who wanted the Israelites. So I character like what Esther and Mordecai has demonstrated, like how the king demonstrated it when he followed the Lord, even though he is pagan, and then he believed in the Lord Jehovah. So we call building integrity. We would be talking a bit more about building a character, a good attitude, observing etiquettes, having the ethos, pathos, and logos of things, and then like generally creating a system that is working for us. So this is a bit more technical in here, but somehow I am connecting that to the gospel teaching so that my kids would really start thinking for themselves. Because in our educational system here in the Philippines, it's like the kids nowadays in our educational system is being taught to parrot things, unlike before when really it's all about thinking and talking and challenging ideas. But today the educational system in the Philippines is like the teacher would give you something and then the students are required to just follow it, copy paste like that, and then you will pass as perfectly as you copied what has been taught instead of challenging ideas. Most elementary and high school graduates here can't barely read, can't barely write, can't even argue things in an academic way, I mean. So those are things that I would somehow connect the gospel with regards to their abilities. Because most of the kids right now, even just when they are in high school, easily gives up and has so many like problems, like the problems that we do not face when we were their age. But right now it's so severe how it has affected them. And many would even resort to committing suicide like that, being helpless, feeling invisible, those kinds of stuff that our kids are facing right now. So those are the things that I would be connecting the gospel with somehow to them. And then to continue, and with the importance of always the Lord, and then building integrity and competence. So again, these are a bit technical, but this has the moral foundation on the story of Queen Esther. So these are the things I will be discussing in just a few minutes. And I think that's all. Thank you very much for watching, and God bless you. Have a great day. Oh, by the way, I am Elder Salboro. I am a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ, service missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Thank you so much. Good morning. I'll see you in a few minutes. It's not turning off. What? Okay, wait a minute.